Everyone I know. Welcome to Everyone I Know, the podcast where we argue about the mundane. Once again, we are here in Troy. Ooh, I gotta stop doing
spooky.
It's not Halloween anymore.
Spooky's gone.
Spooky's gone. Gobble gobble.
Jesus Christ.
Keeping it fucking topical.
How was that? Oh, yeah, it is topical.
It is topical. Speaking of topical, I think by the time this is released, our producer and his lovely fiance will be married.
Yep.
So let's all give a warm congratulations to them on their nuptials.
To Nicole. Congratulations, Nicole.
Nicole.
Congrats, guys.
No,
Yeah.
to Brendan. Brendan's fucking winning on this
yeah,
shit.
that's true.
That's how you do it. Yeah, you gotta call him trash because
Yeah.
he is our producer.
Yep.
Wait, no.
Yeah, I don't
Brendan's
know.
great. Everyone's great.
I have it written down, like, congratulate Nicole and Brendan.
Okay.
So whatever disparages Brendan,
Okay. Then
that's what we're doing, right?
Brendan, you're doing great. Nicole, you're doing great.
Congratulations, guys.
It was the delivery that changed the tone on there. All right. So anyway, I'm here with my lovely producer and my brother.
Hey, Andy. So we're here again, guys. As always, if you want to email us, you can send an email to the EIKfellas at eikpodcast.com with 2 E's. Andy, social media.
At EIKfellas, EIKFELLAS on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram.
I thought we weren't doing Snapchat.
Fuck Snapchat.
There you go. Come on, running gag.
Running gag. Snapchat, you broke my heart. You know what you did.
Okay. As always, we are joined with a friend of ours to speak. We have a purveyor of strong drink. We have Rod. Rod, tell us about yourself.
Hello. Yeah, I'm Rod. I am, you might notice on my accent that I'm not born in this country. I came here when I was 21. So I grew up in Brazil. Now I live in Albany, New York for God knows what reason. And I work taking care of kids with LAHDD, which is Long Island High Deficit Disorder. And I also work at night at Thatcher Street Pub, serving drinks to these fine gentlemen.
Yep.
All right. So thank you, Rod. Thanks for being on. So now we have, dear listener, we have a new segment, and it's a segment we're a little apprehensive about. We're giving a person a microphone, and we're not sure if we should.
We're giving power to someone who will This man will quickly go mad with power. So we are introducing this segment on a probationary basis,
Completely probationary.
and it will remain probationary every
Probably
week.
indefinitely.
Every week is an audition.
Yeah. So you've probably heard us talk about our father. He is a character. We refer to him as the old man a lot of the time. So last week he sent an email in responding to our most recent episode where I talk about the horrors of cantaloupe and other such things. So I thought it was funny. I thought it'd be a good idea to read it. So and again, because I know you're listening, old man, we're reading this, but we hold the right to redact anything you send to us. And if you're bad, you're going in timeout, and everybody will know that you're in timeout.
And we will publicly ridicule
We'll
you.
publicly ridicule
in
you.
front of tens of people who
Tens
listen
of
every
people.
week.
40 people that download the episode. All right, so the subject, and this is also going to be fun for me because I can't read out loud.
Oh, yeah. This is going to test Chris's reading skills beyond what they're
Yeah.
likely to be able to provide.
Sure.
There you go.
Okay. All right. So the subject line was technical correction, and it's also a response, which is strange. And I don't know why it's a response, what he's responding to. But regardless, it's RE : technical correction.
He put that in himself. That wasn't an auto reply.
I don't think it was.
That.
All right. Dear Chris, what family were you living with when you were forced to eat cantaloupes? Were you kidnapped by gypsies that had an affinity for stealing melons? Or were you abducted by aliens who, along with harvesting a hair sample from your back, that's a fucking low blow, you don't have to talk about my fucking back hair, and urine, feces, blood and feces and semen samples from your boxers, again, a pretty low blow. And we lost our spot here. Shove cantaloupe down your throat and up your ass. What I do know is that Vader can't eat any melon except for watermelon. Vader's our mother.
Yeah, that's a charming nickname he gave our mother.
Like
Lovely.
like Darth Vader. And therefore, cantaloupes were never in the house. I don't like melons because they give me sticky hands. And your brother is more of a banana guy. My suggestion is to be slightly less inebriated when you prep for the podcast. I'm never drunk when I prep for the podcast.
Do you prep for the podcast?
Yeah, I write shit down on a piece of paper.
Oh, yeah.
Not that drinking makes you a bad guy. Love, old man. So that was the first.
Well, the first of possibly
Possibly
one.
Yeah,
Could be one of
that
one.
might be the only one.
Who knows? Who knows?
We'll see where it goes. And again, folks, if you email into us, we'll probably read it. Yeah, John sent an email into us, but I'm not gonna read it.
John can come on and read his own
Yeah,
email.
yeah. We'll actually probably have John back on very soon. So yeah, anything to add, End?
I don't think so. I already turned on the All right. Anyway, we're moving in now to topic. Number one.
Okay, I am first topic as I normally am today, and my topic is how much money would you find on the ground that would actually make you return it?
Oh. You have
Excuse
no
me?
idea how much money I have found in the ground and did not return.
That's why I picked this one for you,
goodness
especially
gracious.
because you work in a bar,
well,
and I remember when I worked in a bar, that was a big thing. Like,
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, not where I work now because like the Thatcher Street Pub is pretty like fancy. But when I worked at City Beer Hall, I would find money by the like bar, especially the bar upstairs where like people get really really shitty.
that's well, it's like
They
the-
like
the
always try to
shot
pull
special
money.
and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
They try to pull money out of their pockets and then just like drop a 20. I'm like, whoop, mine. That's like those are like I was also bar backing at the time, so I made no money, and I was like that was definitely
Yeah, that's how you get a tip.
that was a huge part of my tips. Like I'd make like $20 a week on that. Easy.
So that was actually part of your income was finding money.
I
on the ground,
definitely
yeah.
accounted for that. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my God, yeah. But I would never take money if I found a wallet with it. Like if I had an identifier. But I did find what was obviously someone's like wad of cash that they got from the bank. You know, so like they like had the envelope.
in the bank envelope. Yeah.
Yeah, I had the bank envelope, no information on it whatsoever. They did cut a little slit on it and pull what I'm assuming was $1 out.
Okay.
Because there was literally like $399 on it.
All in
And-
ones.
No. It was like mostly 20s, and then there was like a few small
Yeah,
ones. But like it was like I counted later, it was like $3.99. So they obviously pulled $1 out. It was by the register of a sub shop, and I went there to like watch the Brazilian football game. So I literally like I do have a heart, so like I found that, and I was like, "Hey, is this from you guys?" Like to the cashier, and it's like, "No." And then I looked confused. I was like, "Oh, that's not yours." So I got my drink and I got my food, and I sat there and I watched an entire football game, which is well,
Yeah, it's
soccer.
like 80
sorry.
minutes.
Yeah, we call it soccer here. Okay.
Whatever. You guys
Yeah.
are wrong.
Everywhere else.
You
in the
can
world.
call it whatever you want. You're wrong.
Everybody else is wrong. other than us.
However, so yeah, soccer, whatever. Okay, I've been here long enough. I should know that.
You
but I
can say
just-
you
it
can
just
say
slipped.
football.
It's
That's completely fine.
So 2 sets of 45 minutes. And it's 90 plus the break in between. I left that envelope on the on my table, which I was right by the counter. So if anyone came in, they would see it, and if I saw anyone looking, I would have been like, "Is this what you're looking for?"
Yeah. It's a very sweaty man came in. Something
No
like
one
that.
did, and I was like, never been more eager for a soccer game to finish, but no one did, so I walked out with it and
shit.
whatever. I was moving furniture under the table at the time. I had no money, so I wasn't about to go to the bank and be like, "Who was here?"
Yeah.
So
Well, I remember like when we were in like elementary school and shit, people would be like, "Well, if it's your dollar, then what's the serial number on it?" It's like, well, you
Who fucking said that?
a bunch of fucking nerds, a bunch of try-hard nerds.
that's why I was a bully.
Yeah, exactly.
Kids like that.
No, I mean it. Like I obviously, I think you can tell by the cut of my jib, I'm not a very A-type person, but I would fucking, oh my god, the swirly I would give somebody over that fucking comment.
I think that it'd take a very large amount of money. Just like you said too, for me, it'd be there had to be some type of identifying factor to it that I'm assuming that today was my lucky day and that maybe there is a God today and I can go buy a little bit better whiskey.
There isn't, but no, like it's like if I had a way to find it, I would make a different.
Yeah,
I'd make
yeah.
a point, but. No, I don't know whose it is. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not sweating a minute for money. And if it's like way too much money, I would tell no one. Like
Or
if
like-
you know,
like a suitcase
it
level
has to be
money?
illegal, like
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of money. Yeah.
Well, no one's going looking for that then. But then you might get stuck like what's his name in No Country for Old Men, and then you got Woody Harrelson. No, what's the actor's
Javier
name?
Bardem.
Javier Bardem coming after you. That's
I
not a
mean,
situation you want to be in.
I've
He
got
would never find me because I would never tell anyone. I would literally like you wouldn't
Yeah, no.
know.
No, I
like, I
would-
wouldn't buy anything fancy. I would just keep living.
That's actually a smart idea because I was gonna say that I would go right from there to the private island store and then go
buy a private
go buy
island.
a private island. But then I think that might be a little suspicious. So maybe Bardem's coming after me with his.
He's definitely coming after you. You won't be able to keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, but I think I run faster than him. He didn't look like he was really hustling in that movie.
He didn't have to.
Well, fucking, if you're chasing after me, you have to. I'm not hanging around to play your fucking coin game.
Yeah, and just because it's a whole bunch of money, it doesn't mean it's illegal.
Right, exactly.
But it probably means it's illegal.
No.
People buy cars and shit like that?
My godfather lost a suitcase worth of money that he left on top of the car when he was going to buy a car.
Jesus.
That's why you handcuff it to
Yeah,
yourself.
he found it, and it had fallen off the car at the first turn that he took. So he was able to come back and find it.
Nice.
But that's like...
That's
You
terrifying.
can find it. I remember at the time, like, my whole family was just, like, up in arms, like, freaking out. Because it was, like, whatever. We weren't rich, so it was probably, like, the equivalent of $5,000. But still, it's like...
I mean, if you have to
That's
put it,
still-
if the money is big enough to not fit in a wallet anymore, it's worth just kicking up a fuss about, I think.
Yeah. So let's say like you're hanging out somewhere and you find like a 50 on the ground, and somebody comes up, like, hey, did anybody find a 50? Are you handing that 50 back to that person? If they know the exact amount.
If they know the exact amount,
Yeah.
I'd probably not be a dick and do it.
I'm just
Especially
gonna
if
walk.
I work there.
I'm gonna walk into every room.
That's
Like,
what
anybody find a $20 bill?
I usually find money and leave. Usually, with the exception of $3.99. Like,
Yeah, you hung out there for a while. Yeah, no, that's not a bad idea though, man. That could be a way we can make a little bit of side money here.
Another scam. Yes,
It's
of
not.
course.
This isn't really a. Well, yeah, it's a,
This is a scam.
it's
Yes,
it's totally
if
a
you're
scam.
making money by not doing work.
Yeah,
it's a
just
scam.
walk into bars like late at night and just say, "Hey, anybody find $50?"
And they'd be like, "What denomination was it?" It was either $50 or 2 20s and a 10 or 5 10s or 25s.
Any of the above, you take a pick. So what about like, because I know when I bartended, not only did we find a lot of money, but we found a lot of other things. I still have a North Face jacket that I wear to this day that I found in the bar that I worked at. That type of stuff. We had like a shelf life. If something got left there, it was left there out publicly for a week. Somebody claimed it. They claimed it. If they didn't, it was whoever wanted it.
I never find anything I want. But people leave jackets all the time, and there are some jackets around. It's just that is like too identifiable. Like we have, we have a psychotic manager at our bar that once had his jacket stolen from a bar, and I'm pretty sure that he would kill someone if he found that person wearing that jacket. And you guys have met him. He's a slightly large dude, and with anger issues, and he would bludgeon someone for it.
Yeah, I mean,
And I didn't
feel
want to say it because I don't want to be like maybe you guys went to City Beer Hall and stole it, but if Aaron knows, he will kill you.
I could. Yeah. Okay.
I feel like it would be a pretty awesome picture to see me wearing his coat
Yes,
that is a good,
would
based
that's
on
true.
my size and his size. I feel like he would come up and be like, I don't think he would be mad. I think he'd be like, that's adorable. You think you can pull off that jacket?
Well, the funny thing is, like, I totally picture a girl stealing it, like a drunk girl, because it was a really cold day.
Yeah.
Like he used to bounce at City Beer Hall when I was bar back in there, and I'm pretty sure there was just some girl that was like, "I'm really cold," and then just like
Found the
got
biggest
the
fucking
jacket
jacket
and
they
just
could
like wore
find.
it, like and
Maybe it was
got in the cab.
Maybe it was 2 drunk girls, and they each got in one sleeve.
They would certainly fit.
Oh, I remember in when I was bartending in college, so we had a lot of you couldn't fart in the bar I worked at without it being recorded. There was cameras fucking everywhere because it's a college town in Oswego, and the
Thermal cameras.
not thermal cameras, but
They
that,
they pick
that
up.
would actually capture the fart.
yeah, that's okay.
Sorry.
Gotcha.
Continue.
No, it's fine.
Chris's farts you can see with the naked eye.
Yeah, no, they're pretty bad. Especially since I just stopped eating meat. That's been pretty.
Oh yeah.
I just outed myself. Shit.
Oh
I don't
god.
eat meat anymore. So
The outrage that has
Yeah.
come from that. Just a quick sidebar.
yeah, seriously.
Chris quitting
Holy
eating meat and quitting
fuck.
quit smoking cigarettes has been the biggest rift I have ever seen in my family.
Every single person.
Chris is a vaping vegan now.
Oh my
Vaping vegan.
dude, vape daddy in the house.
Leaping vaping vegan.
I'm gonna
So
start crossfitting tomorrow.
no, that's not gonna happen. So yeah, this girl's like, oh, I got my coat stolen, blah blah, blah shit, and she was friendly with the bar. So we're like, yeah, we'll look at the tapes, and we clearly saw this girl walk up, take a coat off, try it on, didn't like that one, put it back, take another coat off, try it on. Didn't
Hell
like that one,
yeah.
put that back.
Hell yeah.
Found one that fit nice. Would happen to be the girl that was looking for it, and walked out the door with it.
It's the modern day Goldilocks.
Well, we also
Three
knew
bears.
we also knew who that girl was, so we got a hold of her. We're like, we know what you did. Just bring the coat back. I didn't steal a coat. And just like, here's the footage of you doing it.
She's like,
very
but
very garish.
She's like, but it looked good, didn't it?
it did, but it wasn't hers. No.
Yeah, that's the modern day Goldilocks. Like, ooh,
Yeah.
this coat's too big. Ooh, this coat's too flashy. And then she went and slept in 3 people's beds. It's probably a weird. Yeah, it's getting into a weird territory here. All right, I gotta say, I think the only time that I'm returning money is if I see the person actually drop it.
Really?
Oh no.
Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think once it's
If it's that's the same case. Like when you can't identify, it's like
Yeah.
you have to.
the floor is
you don't have
lava
to.
when it comes to money. Like
Yeah.
once that money hits the ground, if you it's like a mad grab. Like you ever see somebody drop a quarter, like your friend or something like that, and you grab it real quick. The fuck are they gonna do? You have it now. It's one of those things where I think that if you drop the money and you're not determined to get it faster than me, maybe you didn't deserve it in the first place.
Fair enough. I think goes against your nature, though. I feel like
Does it go against my nature?
I think so.
It's not stealing. It's on the ground. Wait, this is coming from the same person that talked about going through people's medicine cabinets last week.
Yeah, that was you.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay.
Yeah. No. I'm saying I think I'm completely capable of it.
Yeah, well, those are dick pills though. It's a little different. they can't claim it back. It's like when you like steal something that person is never gonna be like.
Wait, if somebody actually claimed they like give me back my dick pills, like I'm giving those back because that person's got
He's got heart.
he's got heart and he's got confidence. At
and
least.
he's not doing it for fun. He like literally needs it.
Yeah, like seriously, I need these saving my marriage.
Saving my marriage. Yeah, no, I definitely think that's maybe how like mafia protection started, was just just 3 guys sitting around just like this podcast, and they were like, hey, you know what would be great? We start a podcast, and that's how Earwolf was made. That's a joke.
I didn't get it.
It's not a good joke.
Okay. I thought we were, so do we want to start intimidating people and stealing their money? Is that what you're? So
Do I want to start doing mafia style protection?
yeah.
Do I look like the kind of man that could get away with that?
Yeah, probably. You don't look the part, so
I don't look the part. I could be the money man in the back telling
Yeah.
you to punch him, but
Well-
you got to work on your punching, and you definitely got to start eating meat and start smoking cigarettes again. So I don't know what you're saying. I mean, how committed are you to this?
well, no, that
I look like a Fredo. You broke my heart.
well, no, that would be my mob name, the vaping vegan,
The vaping vegan.
the vaping vegan.
Honestly, that is the mobster for the new millennium. He's gonna come in and disrespect all your favorite music. So are you sold? Are we doing mafia style protection?
Yeah,
Did
I'm
we
down.
somehow get from picking money up off the floor to doing mafia shit?
Well, so like I feel like you said unless you see somebody drop it, well, what if you kind of coerce that person into dropping their money?
So maybe if there was an accident,
There's some type of
Gonna like walk around bars, wait for people to like pull money out and just like body slam them and run.
Yeah,
Or no,
I
or
think
just body
that's
slam
just-
them, picked it up and be like, what?
yeah. Well, I'm pretty
this
sure
sounds
that's
just like mugging.
That's
It's just mugging.
It's not our best scheme.
Listen, when it comes to schemes, not the most cerebral, but very effective.
Well, that would be lucrative. We'd make money.
Sometimes the best laid plans are the simplest.
I want to
Yeah.
go on the record and say I would never mug anybody.
I don't think I would mug anybody either.
You
But,
don't think you would?
no, I mean, well, who's to say?
But you got to think about it.
can
So,
I
like,
judge?
If Andy like did that to me and like picked up the money from the floor and was like, "What?" I would be like, "Nothing." Just because I'll be like, "There's he's got something up his sleeve."
Yeah, he
Like,
knows-
I'm like,
he knows
"Yeah,
something."
He knows something. He's armed. He's something. I don't know. He's got a shiv.
Yeah,
It's not worth the $50.
Yeah. I was like,
$50. That's a good haul.
That would be a good pickup.
Hell yeah. No, I definitely think that I'm squirrely enough that if I was acting that bold, there's probably something up. It's like this kid's either on PCP or he has a gun.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, for a small investment, we can make that happen.
it's a small gamble.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right, so now that we're done incriminating
Yeah,
ourselves.
yeah. It's just the incrimination cast.
I'm sorry, incrementing ourselves.
Incrementing ourselves. Yes.
That's a little in joke.
Yep.
All right, we're moving on now to Topic. Number 2.
All right, so this is me now, and I'm gonna change the tone a little bit, but not much. Well, actually, a lot. Whatever. This is gonna be a little too expose, but this is like, what is the worst and best movie? However, there are details to this. What? Calm down.
Oh no, I'm
Hold your
calm.
horses.
I'm calm, bro.
What is the worst movie to watch with your dad and with a date?
Okay.
And then I have a follow-up
Cool.
that is a little bit more lively.
So I can speak from.
And you can speak.
And a Serbian.
Just don't watch that movie. It's not good. Actually, it's actually kind of an okay movie. It's just disgusting.
You can speak from experience if you want.
Yeah. Okay, I actually want to speak from experience because I don't know if you remember, but I come home from college one time and picked up the movie Her, and I watched that with mom and dad and you.
Yeah, I
That
remember
was weird.
Yeah, it was a sprawling love story between a man and a computer.
Yep.
Our parents were like, "What is this bullshit?" It's like he's in love with his phone. You say? Oh, so he's a double millennial. Cool.
Yeah. No.
Meanwhile,
guys,
your dad has a boner for ScarJo and her
which
voice.
that voice.
And he's
man.
just like, "Where? Come on, she's got the ending. She walks out.
Yeah, she's got
has to show up.
She has to show up at some point. God, that's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, but it's not not for my parents. So, what do you think would be bad to watch with the old man? Since we have the same father.
Okay, so I mean, with our dad, does that? I mean, is boob stuff? On
No,
the
he doesn't
table?
give a shit. I've watched Game of Thrones with him.
And what did he say?
He commented on the amount of pubic hair in the show.
Very nice. Keeping it classy. Yeah, I think that I definitely don't want to watch anything with sexual content with my parents, but at the same time, I think we're not full on pilgrims. So
Yeah,
I
no.
think it's okay. Anything with challenging political stances.
Yeah, that's a big one.
You gotta be quick with that remote to pause it so you can argue when somebody starts talking shit.
I mean, yeah. So my one of the worst experiences watching a movie that I ever had was with my dad, and we were my mom and I were both more advanced all around than my dad is, and we used to watch Italian movies together and different stuff, right? So then one day we picked up this movie that was really good. I don't want to say it was really good, but it was a popular movie at the time. It was a Japanese movie, but it was about two gay guys in. It's basically Bareback Mountain, whatever.
Brokeback Mountain.
Brokeback
Bareback.
Mountain.
Bareback.
That's the
Same thing.
That's the porn parody. Yeah.
So
That's definitely been made.
Oh, for sure.
if it hasn't,
Listen, that's our next
We'll
scam.
do that.
The weirdest scam we've ever pulled.
So it's like that, but with Asian guys. And there was this weird, not weird, it's just a normal sex scene that kind of starts when they're going up the stairs, and my dad just stormed out of the room making spit noises because he was grossed out. And that was the most uncomfortable I've ever felt around my father, and he's a pretty weird dude. So that would be on my list. Anything with because my dad's kind of a homophobe, and so that was always weird. And
Yeah.
it's just and I think most parents are weird watching anything too sexual, but definitely something that had gay
Yeah,
sex was
something
a
that's
fucking
challenging
trigger.
to their
Oh my God.
beliefs.
See, the old man. Once I read it, the old man, he watches Roger Waters movies and stuff like that. He's pretty.
Yeah, he'll watch somebody eat dog poop.
Yeah,
It's cool.
yeah, it's nothing really gets under his skin. I feel like we're more uncomfortable watching it than he is sometimes.
Yeah, I think seeing it through someone else's eyes often sets a nice tone for the
See,
thing.
the thing is, when I brought her home, I was like, oh yeah, this is fine. This is a fun movie because I already seen it. I'm this is a fun movie. It's kind of weird, quirky. Me, mom, dad will like it. As I'm watching, I'm I shouldn't be watching this with my parents.
Well, the part where he has phone sex
Yeah.
and the lady's oh, the dead cat. I was yeah, it's a dead cat. Cool.
Yeah, I don't know. What was that?
First of all, Roger Waters is the basis for Pink Floyd.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Oh Jesus!
He's trying to talk about the guy in the Baltimore dude that I used to see all the time, John Waters.
John Waters.
Pink flamingo.
Good catch, Sway, the producer.
I didn't want to say anything.
You should have. Because it's not the first fucking time I've done something like that.
Bareback Mountain, 2006.
Wait, when did Brokeback Mountain come out?
Oh, probably.
2005.
Oh, so it took me a year of production. They turned it around. Yeah.
Starring Turk Melrose,
Turk Melrose.
Winter Vance, and Hunter Wild.
Nice.
There's 3 of them. I thought there was only 2 in the.
I mean, they got creative.
Yeah.
People in the
They
movie.
took some liberties.
Yeah. In porn parodies, you don't add characters, but just all the characters fuck. They just do every permutation.
Oh, porn parodies. That's a topic for a day.
Oh, absolutely.
The Big Lebowski porn parody. Have you ever seen that? You've seen the Big Lebowski, correct?
Yes.
Wait. Turk Melrose also starred in the gay porn version of Sixth Sense called "I See Gay People."
Oh my god, yes. Yes. So he's kind of got typecasted into the porn parody scope, didn't he?
Well,
He must
that's
be
like-
great at acting.
I think that's like where pretty much all like actual produced porn is right now is porn parodies because they need something to sell because you just go on the internet and just type boobs and you got boobs.
Yeah, boobs.com.
Boobs.com.
Sponsor for the week.
But yeah, no, the Big Lebowski porn parody is legitimately funny in parts. So like, what's it called? The dude actually gives Bunny Lebowski $50 to get a blowjob or $1,000 to get a blowjob. And what's his name? Can't remember. He actually paid $50 to watch. It was
Brent was his name?
I can't remember.
Chip? Brent?
Brent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty
so
good.
I think that I think we can probably we're settling here that watching sexual stuff with your family is probably one of the worst.
You shouldn't watch
avenues.
porn with your parents.
Don't watch porn with your parents. I've never done it, but I'm not one to judge. And then so now also the date is the other. Okay,
Have you ever ruined a date with a movie? Like, have you?
I one time back before me and Olivia, way back in high school, before me and Olivia even dated or smooched on the mouth. Yeah. I tried to get her to watch Donnie Darko with me.
Well, you're obsessed with that movie for the
I
longest
definitely
time, man. You love that movie.
If I was a 17-year-old boy and I asked you to come over and watch Donnie Darko, this was pre-Netflix and chill. That was where it started, baby.
No, because everyone's got one of those. You
Oh,
got
yeah.
the movie that is like the first date
Jake
movie.
Gyllenhaal gets everybody
Mine was Wrist
going.
Cutters.
Wrist Cutters, yeah, that's a good one.
Little Miss Sunshine was pretty good.
Yeah, it's too cheesy for me.
It's not that cheesy. It's pretty cheesy.
I mean, it's got to have some love interest, you know. So
Yeah, but it's
you,
a fun
you like-
movie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not discussing the merits of Little Miss
it's a-
Sunshine.
listen, it's a good
I'm just
fucking
saying,
movie.
as far as a date movie,
What's wrong with that movie? It's sweet and it shows a pretty good cross section of
again,
a family
I'm
that have different problems.
Not
And you know what it does?
arguing the merits of Little Miss
and they
Sunshine.
come together in the
You got
end and they
plenty
love
of
each other.
Of you know,
And-
got plenty of awards.
Spoilers, they love
However.
each other.
Got plenty of awards. Does not get me in the mood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it won't get you laid.
Yeah, I could get Julie on this, and she would just list off movies that I forced her to watch that she's not very happy with me about. One that comes to mind is when we were in college. She had fallen asleep. I put on David Lynch. Is it David Lynch or is it Cronenberg? Can't
What
remember.
movie?
Naked Lunch.
Cronenberg.
It's Cronenberg. Yeah.
Yeah.
I put on Cronenberg, and she had fallen asleep and woke up. When the typewriter had turned into a creature and he
Yes,
started
yes.
sucking the alien dicks.
Yeah, of course.
So she wasn't too thrilled on that. And then another one was The Take, which is a
Miniseries.
miniseries.
Yeah.
I'm not going to describe the scene. It's a very graphic scene, and she woke up in the middle of a very graphic scene. But yeah.
Well, it
I'm
seems to
pretty
me
good on
that maybe you should stop playing movies while she's sleeping.
Well, maybe she shouldn't fall asleep. Julie.
Ever. Yeah, it's Julie's fault. What up, Julie?
What's up, Julie?
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have mentioned that on a podcast. That was one of my go-to moves because I did watch that movie with my wife. It was probably one of the first movies we watched. It was Wrist Cutters, but she was the last one to watch that movie with me. If that means
See?
anything,
Yeah, no,
That's how it matters.
That's all that
how it
matters.
It doesn't matter how many other girls have been
Yeah,
through that.
you keep showing Jake Gyllenhaal until you find the one that you love.
Yeah,
That's me.
I made the huge mistake of watching Kids on a date
Oh,
one time.
God, why? Any of his movies.
I forgot.
Why would you do that?
I grew up in Brazil. Okay, so I didn't move into the U.S. until like 2001. Like like that's a long time ago. That's like whatever 9/11. Unrelated, but I grew up having the
Never
same year.
forget.
Like this, yeah. So like I hadn't rewatched Kids, like, so I was like, and I know it's like a Larry Clark movie and it's fucked up, but when I watched it as a kid, I just thought it was fun. I was like, oh, this is like not too different from my life. I go out drinking and like my friends are riding skateboards, we smoke weed, we try to score. Like it's not that, like, to me, it wasn't that bad, and I didn't realize how young I was when I was doing those things back in Rio, and like now. I'm watching this with a girl that never saw it, and she's watching with me, and like, it was one of those weird things where like I'm just like, hey, you want another beer? She's like, no. Like it was just like, oh,
I want to take a shower and get the fuck out of here.
She's like so not ready to do anything after that, and like
I should follow it up with Gummo.
Yeah,
That's a
right.
that's a lighthearted romp.
She might have just left it in the first scene.
Oh god, Gummo's rough.
So is it maybe? I think maybe the error here was that you showed someone a movie that you had maybe not seen or were not prepared, like had not thought all the way through, like how intense it should be.
I like, still think it's a good movie.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think I would want to show somebody, like, share something with somebody that's a good film that I think is good. Like, I enjoyed this, you should enjoy this. Like, and sometimes it doesn't work out.
Yeah, I think I think it might be a gamble, and that might be the definition of one.
Hey, Andy's over here, playing it safe with Donnie fucking Darko.
Donnie Darko, Transformers 1 through 5.
Dude, Transformers is a snooze fest.
I'm kidding. I don't know.
Trainspotting's a good one though.
Trainspotting is a good movie.
Trainspotting is a good one. Yeah.
It's a good movie just in general.
I don't know if
I don't know if it's a great date movie.
I don't think it's a great date movie.
What makes a date movie?
I can't tell you how, like, I've been married for 6 years now, and like I can't tell you how many times I've like watched something with my wife. I'm like, yeah, we're not getting late tonight. Like shows or like different, like especially she's got a weird taste for movies too. So it's like, the whole like when we're like binge watching Mindhunter, she's like, yeah,
I can't get into that. I can't get into that show. I can't
Not
stand the
everyone
fucking
is-
acting. I think the acting is so bad.
Really?
I only watched like the first 20 minutes of the first episode. I was watching with Julie, and she will.
She was asleep.
No, she was asleep.
She was asleep.
She woke up, she's like, this acting's horrible, and then she went back to sleep. No, it was just like the acting was so stilted. I couldn't do it.
I think I've only watched a little bit of it, but I think that if you like psychology, it's pretty dope because it's the start of the
they
whole
could be talking about
profiling
something I
movement.
was actually interested in. Just the acting's just so bad.
Well, I'm sorry that we picked a topic so near and dear to your heart.
I disagree with you.
Yeah. Oh, agree to disagree.
This is as divisive as we've ever been on this show.
I don't know. Avocados was a pretty big one.
Oh yeah.
Avocados are pretty gross.
Okay. So
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I can side with him on that.
dear.
And cantaloupe.
Oh
yeah.
dear.
Like
And
literally.
cantaloupe too?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Bananas are disgusting. I
love
hate-
bananas.
Oh my god, it would like make me throw up just from like smelling it. It's the worst fucking thing on the planet.
Oh my
Anyway.
god.
No, I have pretty strong feelings about that. Pickles, olives are disgusting.
No, that's wrong.
olives are
That's
great.
incorrect.
No.
No. Okay.
The worst food in the world is olives.
That's,
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
both. You're both.
Wait, what? Are we? Do we need to throw down a gauntlet? Have a
No.
special
Yeah.
food around
I
here?
mean, olives ruin anything you put them in too because it just tastes
It's
like
so
olives.
fucking strong. Yeah, exactly. No,
Yeah, but olives taste good, so.
oh, no, it's not good.
Oh my
also,
god.
Requiem for a Dream is a horrible movie to watch.
Oh my god, yes, yeah, that is a good one.
Oh,
that is
Requiem.
one
Yeah,
that
yeah.
You forget how those last 20 minutes are when you
Ass
perform.
to
Yeah.
ass. No, exactly. And like, so that's the thing. Kids is not that bad until then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
until the Casper
that
scene,
whole
and then
movie
you're like,
just,
oh.
the beginning where they're walking down the
But
street
it's
and
not super
fun.
graphic.
See.
Like, well, it's super graphic.
Are you kidding me?
No, Requiem's like super like over the top Aronofsky graphic. Blah,
I don't
blah,
think you
blah,
remember
blah.
how long that scene goes.
From kids.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It's
really.
pretty long.
Okay, I think I've only watched it once, to be honest.
Okay, so here is now I've cracked this. The problem is that you have to start smooching before you get to the bad parts, and you turn off the TV before you hear ass to ass. If you hear ass to ass,
Ass to ass, you're done.
you've gone too far. So that's really what it comes down to: is that you
Well,
got
you have to start before the I didn't bring it out for air either.
exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
Jesus Christ, forgot about that.
That movie is horrible.
It's.
He lost his touch. Darren Aronofsky had a niche. Like he had a
did.
thing where he like made movies where you left and you wanted to kill yourself.
Yeah.
And you're like, this is a great movie. I want to die now.
But see, I'll argue that like
But-
it's a good flick, but I think Trainspotting did it better as far as like So like, well, they're different movies, definitely.
Yeah, different.
But
like,
they're in the same vein when you think about it. You know, like Aronofsky's take on it is more about addiction's bad. You shouldn't be addicted. Well, you shouldn't do drugs. Addiction is bad. And Trainspotting's like, friends are cool. But it's the same subject matter.
yeah,
they
but
cross in a lot
Aronofsky
of
was like
spots.
really into making you want to kill yourself, like with like Pied, Fountain, like.
I've never seen The Fountain. I gotta see that. That's the
Oh,
Fountain.
it's
The
super
Fountain's
good.
straight up
So
just about
underrated.
depression, right?
Such an underrated.
Yeah, it's just
But
about
it's
depression.
so depressing, dude. And it's a beautiful movie, and like he paid for that movie with the graphic novel that they made for it, which was pretty awesome. It's like awesome art. But yeah, no, nowadays, like I just saw his last movie, and I was like, this was great, but Mother.
Oh,
yeah.
I should say it like Mother, because it's like
it's
there's
got
an
that-
exclamation
yeah,
point on it.
I heard that was okay.
It was good. Like he's gotten really religious in the last couple movies.
We did the Noah one, but that wasn't really like religious.
Yeah.
Wait, he did that movie? He did the Noah movie?
Yeah, he did the Noah.
Started from the Bible.
Yeah, but there's like
How is that not
there's
religious?
fucking rock monsters in it.
Have you read the Bible?
There's rock monsters
It's
in the
weird.
Bible.
Yes, there's.
Dude, the Bible is metal, man.
Hell
it's
yeah.
really ridiculous.
Okay.
I'm the
Catholic.
Bible.
No, I didn't-
Not,
I
the
didn't read the
movie's
Bible.
good,
No, we didn't read the Bible.
Yeah.
but no, yeah. So there's that, and then, well, if you haven't watched Mother, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, no, I heard there's like a pretty good twist in it, or something kind of a twist.
Yeah. Well,
As much as Aronofsky does a twist.
The
But,
twist.
all right, so I think just getting back to the topic, and we just had a little impromptu.
Yeah,
movie
we
podcast.
really got some shit out in the open there. Bared our soul.
No. That's the idea of the podcast, sir. So I think the trick is to have a boring type movie for a date. That way, they gotta smooch you.
Yeah, exactly.
They're bored.
Yes.
yeah.
But you don't want it's threading the needle though, because you don't want to come off
You
as
don't want
the
to be
guy.
snooze fast,
Right. You don't want to be the boring guy.
You don't want to put Birdemic on, but
Bird no.
maybe you put Birdemic on.
Yeah, or like Sharknado.
Sharknado.
Sharknado, get a couple goofs, couple laughs, and then just give her that look.
Yep.
Is that how you come in? Is that pre or is that during?
Ask Julie.
Ask Julie. Julie, we're gonna have a full expose on Julie and Chris's kissing style. All right. So what did we learn here today? Olives suck.
They don't.
Avocados suck.
They do.
Cantaloupe sucks.
Yes.
Don't watch porn with your parents.
Hashtag trash melon.
Watch a boring movie with a date, or just don't watch a fucked up movie with your date.
Yeah. Keep it fun and easy and breezy. I think.
Keep it breezy, keep it casual, keep it flirty. Which is what I asked you before we went into Awake the other day. Remember
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we were going into Awake the other day for a family member, and I asked Chris if the flannel I was wearing was good enough. I said, was it formal? I said, yeah. Was it casual? Yes. I said, flirty? He says, you're a fucking asshole. I just want to keep it light, you know? All right, anything more to add?
No.
Now we're moving on to topic. Number 3. All right. I'm topic number 3. Me, I'm topic 3. Okay, so my topic this week, because we're going into cold and flu season, gobble gobble. November. I don't know.
It's a thing. Just deal with
Gobble
it.
gobble.
fair enough, fair
I'm
enough.
turkey boy. Anyway,
And he's a turkey. Okay.
I was wondering if you get someone sick, what is the responsibility load on you for doing so?
0.
Yeah,
Zero.
I don't. Yeah, they just should have washed their hands.
Okay, welcome to the gauntlet now because it's gonna get more intense.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna cap it before like Typhoid Mary. We're gonna get to Typhoid Gary level here.
I don't know what that means, but continue.
You don't know what Typhoid Mary
I know,
is?
but I don't understand.
Typhoid
I don't
Gary
understand
would-
the comparison to Typhoid Gary.
Typhoid Gary is like the knockoff, like one step below Typhoid Mary. Gary is
And
kind
they
of
have to switch genders like hurricanes.
yeah, exactly.
gotcha.
They go
Okay,
back and
makes
forth
sense.
so nobody gets mad.
That makes sense.
Okay. Anyway. Okay. So you come into the work with the sniffles. Everyone at work gets the sniffles.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Your fault?
No, but everybody says it's your fucking fault.
Okay. I hate Mondays. Love lasagna. Anyway,
Love lasagna,
moving
hate
on.
Mondays, TGIF. Let's go.
Okay. TGIF. Let's do it. Okay. How about you have strep throat
You're an asshole.
and you're not on, and you just decide not to go to the doctor because you're going to fight this one on your own. Mama didn't raise no quitters.
Yeah, no, you're a prick because that says extremely contagious.
Yes. Okay. Now here we go. Okay. So somehow strep throat not okay. Okay. What if you're not coughing into your shoulder? What if you're not doing the dab cough?
You're an asshole.
Okay. All right.
So you're laying out a schematic for somebody that doesn't do anything that's decent, and you're trying to say that they should be, since we would hold them responsible for getting people sick, we should also feel responsible getting people sick. No, I
No.
wash my hands.
No, you don't.
I wash my hands
I need fucking proof of that.
every time I poop. I wash my hands.
Okay.
When I have strep throat, I go to the doctor.
Okay. How long? Here's a question, Chris. Remember that time I took you to the doctor for strep throat? How long did you wait?
I don't remember those.
Did you feel like your life was in danger from strep throat?
I was having some trouble breathing.
Okay. And let's see. Do you think that that's a reasonable amount of time to wait before going to the doctor?
Judge me not on my actions, but on the words I speak into this microphone.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, Typhoid Gary sitting here next to me.
Yeah, I didn't know I had strep throat.
You didn't know you had strep throat.
I
thought
thought
I
I
just-
the doctor.
You just
Yeah,
thought you had
I had a scratchy throat.
a scratchy ass throat.
Yeah, no, actually, now like that was so bad that sometimes when I get like a sore throat, I get like anxious. I'm like, is this again? That was really bad. That was really dumb.
Yeah, you should go to the doctor for viral infections. Woo. Or actually, strep is bacterial. Still go to the doctor. Doesn't matter.
Antibiotics.
Yeah, but I still don't find you responsible for it. I mean, like, as long
Well, if
I work it, so my day job, I will pretty much just not go to work if I feel like I might be getting sick.
see, I
Not
don't really do
because
that,
I care
though.
about my coworkers, just because I don't want to be at work. So, and I have plenty of sick days. So,
Yeah, see, I don't really do that. I have a tendency to go to work when I'm sick, which is not the best habit in the world. And I used to when I cook too, which made no sense.
yeah, I used
that
to
was-
do that. I don't anymore.
Yeah, start.
I mean, I think it's one of those things where you're expected to come to work.
Yep.
And it's kind of the mentality that you have when you're in like high school and stuff like that, where they're like, go to school. If you're sick, they'll send you home. Like that's the idea there.
Yeah.
But I think that we need to
Well, when we were growing up, Mom and Dad, I'd have to chop off one of my fucking arms to stay home.
and all I had to do was pretend to be sick. And god damn it, was I good though.
Yeah, I just go. I couldn't win the long game with them. Like, oh, I'm not feeling good.
Oh,
like,
you're never gonna get it off in the morning. You got to get up. You got to get up, get dressed, say you feel sick. They say, be brave, go to school. I said, I will. Okay, I'm gonna try. Then first period in the nurse's office. Ooh, I feel so sick. Ooh, pretty good though, right?
That's-
Practice.
yeah.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Let me try it again. Ooh, oh, I don't know. It's just ooh, pretty good.
yeah, I don't need to fake sick anymore. I just text my supervisor and said I don't want to come in.
Yeah, I literally didn't go to work because my wife was sick, and I was like, I don't know if this is allergies or I might be getting what she has.
It's always
so I'm staying
allergies.
home.
It's always allergies.
Yeah, I know it is, but it was mostly allergy to work.
I don't know if you should go to the doctor. I should go to the doctor. I haven't been to the doctor in a while.
Yeah, you're afraid of the doctor.
I'm not afraid of the doctor.
If you go to the doctor, you have something wrong.
Yeah,
If you don't,
exactly.
you never
Thank
do.
you. Thank
That's
you.
true. That's true.
Thank you, Rod. I appreciate it.
Okay, so how many pieces of silverware do you have to lick before you go to jail? Is my real question.
Okay. Are we gonna start a pharmaceutical company?
We're not everything is a scam. But if you want me to not lick your silverware, Brendan, at your wedding,
Silverware.
Oh no, I wasn't saying that. I'm saying we get somebody that's sick, we buy a drug, and they infect people with the illness, and they have to come to us for the drug. We set
There's
it up
already
like
too many
tiers.
people in that business.
We'll invent a new disease. I
get
don't
a
know.
new disease and a new drug, baby.
I don't know. We're pushing this one. Sorry, folks. No scheme this week.
No scheme this week. Sorry. There's still time. Anyway,
There's always
okay.
time.
So let's say you borrow my sweater,
Okay.
and my sweater happens to have smallpox on it. Oops, gave you smallpox. This
Do you
is.
always have to tell people you have a disease? Or a sickness, whatever.
I mean, When you say disease, I immediately
know.
jump to venereal disease.
VD.
That's why I was like,
you
yeah,
should
maybe I should.
probably.
Yeah. Do you have to though?
I think you can actually be prosecuted legally for
Yeah,
certain.
if you infect someone with like HIV,
I think it's like chronic diseases.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you did it knowingly, then you can actually be prosecuted. Somebody in the Midwest, I think, did that.
I probably should.
Good for them.
Yeah, it's
That makes
pretty fucked up.
makes fair sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't lick silverware is what I'm getting from this.
Yeah.
No,
Everybody's immune system should be as good as mine.
that's true. You got to test your immune system. Eat some dirt every day.
Yeah.
Just a little
A
bit.
handful of fucking
Says
dirt.
the guy that stopped eating meat.
That has nothing to do with cleanliness. Actually, vegetables are
sorry.
filthy.
Yeah,
You
they're-
should try my vegetarian chili I made today. It's very, very good. Brendan, did you try it yet? No, you didn't. I know you didn't.
No, I did not.
Yeah.
It's in the fridge.
Can have some. It took me like 3 hours to make it. And I made way too much.
yeah, that is a common occurrence with you.
Yeah, I cook way too much food.
Now, here's a question: did you infect that food with your veganism?
I'm not vegan.
Well, I mean, listen, I know that some of our listeners are parents, and to them, there's no separation
No.
between the two. You're both a vegetarian and a vegan.
Yes.
And
yes,
a hippie.
yes. So if you eat it, yes, you will become a
You catch
communist
it. Yeah, you
and,
catch it.
Yeah, you just catch vegetarian. Yes.
Yeah. Well, my parents are still wrapping their head. I mean, I've been with my wife for a while. She's been vegan like forever, and
That's something I couldn't do that. That's
my parents have such a hard time understanding it. Like, not like that she is, just understanding
How it works.
what it is.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
nothing animal. It's like, okay, so fish is fine, right? I'm like,
that's an animal.
it's like, it's crazy. It's like, well, I'll pull the bacon out. And I'm like, yeah, it's just not. That's not how it works.
I'll just use the bacon grease.
Yeah,
If I
just-
use
just the
the
grease, that's
grease,
fine.
it's fine.
I was like, what is that? That's just beef broth. I'm like, what was the first part again? Broth? I'm like, no, the first part.
Brown. It's brown
It's
broth.
the brown one, not the yellow one.
Jeez. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. No, it's lots of fun not eating meat. All right, so
Anyway, I think that we can maybe flow this into the first topic a little bit because we were talking about bars and stuff like that. I feel like people's cleanliness threshold goes way down when it comes to drinking
oh fuck yeah,
because
and smoking too.
and smoking as well. Would
like if you're smoking a cigarette and you drop that cigarette on the ground, you're gonna pick it up and continue to smoke it,
oh yeah, you're burning off all the germs clearly, right?
even though the one part that doesn't burn goes in your mouth.
Listen, I don't need your derisive derision. I don't need your divisive attitude. All I gotta say is, if I try a beer and I'm like, this tastes good, you're obligated contractually to drink that beer and try it. What do you think?
Oh yeah, no, of course we do it at the bar that Rob works at a lot, where we
Dr.
just
Street Pub.
yeah, I couldn't remember what the code word was. But yeah, no, it's because they have a lot of beers at the Thatcher Street Pub, and we pass them around. We're like, hey, try this or try this, try that. Yeah, do that all the time.
And let's just say that I licked the glass and now you have listeria. Oops. Oops.
Well, that's my fault then, I guess.
Yep, it is your fault because you let your guard down around me, which clearly,
It's not
based
a
on
good
this
idea.
podcast,
He's gonna mug you. He's gonna steal your boner pills.
It is funny though how quick I am to like try someone's beer,
oh yeah,
like that I don't even know.
I don't even think twice.
Where
about it.
like all my coworkers come in with their babies and they're like, "Hey, you want to hold my baby?" I'm like,
absolutely
"No."
fucking not. I'm gonna get sick if I
They
touch
get
that thing.
so offended. Like, why do people get offended about that? It's like just like it's like no, I don't want to hold your baby. Nothing against you. I
mean,
just don't like your baby.
yeah. I
I
feel
don't like
like
children, and I don't want to. I might break it, and it's definitely gonna get me
I'm
sick.
not worried about breaking it. I just don't want to touch it.
I think that it really just a polite way to deny them would be something along the lines of like, I'm not running for office and I'm not the fucking Pope, so no, I do not want to kiss your baby. So I don't know what we're doing here. What are you suggesting?
Did you ever see the picture of the kid dressed up like the Pope being held up at the Pope?
Yes,
It's I'm sorry, one of the most adorable pictures I've ever seen in my life. But like the Pope's like really excited about it. It's like pointing at the little Pope. It was pretty cool.
the little Pope.
This little Pope. Yeah.
Okay, so
That quick aside
listen,
done.
listen. Which diseases would you like to have? If you had to choose one,
That had to choose one.
I could blow dart it. I could like get you. Ooh, got you in the neck. Oops, now you're dead. Meningitis.
No.
No,
You
that's
want
pretty rough.
meningitis?
I didn't say you
Well,
wanted
actually,
it.
there's a lot of different kinds, and like some are rougher than others. Like,
My freshman year, some kid died of spinal meningitis right on my floor.
yeah, I don't know. My cousin's deaf from one, and like it was one of those. Like, there was like they even like they're
The
like,
high
even if
fever,
he
right?
survives, he's gonna have something, whether he's gonna lose his vision or his like, whatever. And it's like, and he's like completely deaf in 1 year, and he's got like 40% on the other.
That's crazy.
Like since he was like 4 years old, and it's like, it was like
That's fucked.
I got to stay home for like 40 days because I was like playing with him like until like an hour before he was like in the like whatever what do you guys call it ICU.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Is like UTI in Portuguese and whatever. It's the same thing. But like I was like with him like until very close to the end, and they're like, yeah, you're likely to have it, and I just had to take tons of shots and couldn't play with anyone.
Jesus, that sucks.
Well, I mean, his brother was there with me,
Yeah.
and then we were like, can we play with each other? We were both with him like an hour before, and they're like, sure. So I was just like,
Oh,
played.
so you had a buddy.
So I had a buddy. Yeah, like I was like I had a prison buddy.
You cellmate, yet celly.
Guys are writing on the wall in shock. Days that you've been in. I feel like since you were saying that you also stay home with your wife when she's sick, I feel like you may be piggybacking off of people's sickness. It might be a pattern.
Oh yeah, no, until it's
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I literally hate work.
Yeah, I can't stand it.
I love a good sick day.
Except for Statutory Pub, like I'll go. Like I've gone there many days where I didn't work my day job, and I'm always afraid someone's gonna show up.
I'll tell you what, man. I miss bartending so fucking much.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's like my
I think
get out
about
of the
it.
house free
Yeah,
card. Like my
seriously,
wife can't complain, but I still get to drink and see my friends.
Yeah, I think about it all the time. I miss bartending. You guys need some help? All right, so I bartended for like 4 years, 5 years, something like that. I don't know how long did I work there. That was a while. Okay. So what disease do you want to have, Andy?
Scabies.
Why do you want
That's
scabies?
a cool sounding name.
You just want to have. You're not using my sweatshirts if you've got scabies.
Oh, too late.
That's a good point.
Listen, I got cold at your house, so I put on all your clothes. Oops.
Rolling around in my clothes.
Oh yeah. Okay, what disease are you gonna take home with you tonight, Chris?
I don't know. Something that makes my hair grow back.
That was superpowers.
Yeah, we're not doing miracles tonight. We're giving you diseases.
I don't know. Something.
You get to be the human tree guy. That's close enough.
Yeah, okay, I'm cool with that. Yeah, human tree guy. I like that.
Human tree guy is the
Human
name
tree
of that
guy.
disease.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Human tree guy. Then I could go travel the world. Possibly people would worship me. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
You could be
I
on the
want
show
that.
Nip Tuck once.
Really?
Yeah, I think he was on that
Oh,
show.
cool. Yeah, I want to be or a Wolfman face guy. There we go.
Wolfman.
That's how my hair is gonna grow back. Wolfman face guy.
Wolfman face guy disease.
That's like a Mexican family, and I think it's like I don't think it's a disease. I think it's like a
It's
genetic
hereditary,
condition.
I'll catch it.
Okay.
You're just gonna have
Fair
to,
enough.
you're
Go
gonna-
down there, rub my head on their face.
that actually.
You like halfway there. It's just like your head's
Yeah, no,
not
it doesn't.
following you, but like you're starting from the bottom.
All my hair is
Now
just
it's here.
migrating slowly down my body. You should see my fucking back. It's disgusting.
I mean, okay, so you're gonna get Wolfman hair disease.
Wolfman face hair disease.
Wolf. I can't get my head around the name of
Wolfman
this
hair face disease.
Wolfman hair face disease.
Wolfman hair face disease.
Obviously.
It's very common.
Hypertrichosis.
What's it called?
Hypertrichosis.
Hypertrichosis.
Or
Somehow the real technical name is easier to say than your bullshit nickname.
no, that is the common name. Wolfman face disease.
Wolfman face disease. What happened to the hair? Come on,
Wolfman hair face disease.
hair face. All right. What about you, Rod?
I'll take anything with like that they give you like a counter. Like there's like you have 30 days to live.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
but like that you like
you want a finite amount of time.
yeah, I just want to plan my life to a small amount where like I can be like, okay, I only need money for this many days or months, and I can do whatever the hell I want. Like and
that's the correct
that's
answer.
kind of what I want. Like
Actually,
I want like a painless, quick death that's gonna happen in the end of 6 months. Whatever you can like it's
Whatever I can whip you up.
Like, yeah,
All right, dealer's choice. Here we go.
you're gonna have a really sudden like cancer that's gonna hit you not now but in 6 months, and it's like, and I can plan for that. I would love that. I kind of fantasize about that a lot.
Pretty much
Actually,
what severe heart disease is.
Yeah.
See?
Pretty much like, yeah, you got about a year.
Eat a bunch of bacon.
And then you just die of a heart attack. Done.
Sign me up. I just want that setup, and then as long as someone can like tell me that, I'm fine. I'm never gonna work a stupid day ever again, and I'll just do all the things that I want to do in that span of time.
You don't have to be dying to do that. You should live like you're dying.
Like Kenny Chesney.
Is that Kenny
Yeah, it's a
Chesney?
Kenny Chesney song.
I went sky.
Different song. Different bad country song, but still good. Still good.
Live like you were dying.
Yeah, that's Kenny Chesney.
All right. Well, I think that's yeah.
Okay, so let's have a
Okay.
quick recap.
All right. Cool.
Don't lick forks.
Meh.
Nah. Okay, so
I
We're on the
want.
fence about that.
Yeah. I'm not
Okay.
going either way.
then I'm gonna
taking
go
my
the other
hand
way
down.
on this. Sterilize your forks if you don't want to get sick. Sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Don't trust nobody. Okay. I'm not at fault for giving the office the sniffles,
You are for strep throat though.
strep throat, or killing like an entire like feudal town in like feudal Europe. We never landed on that one.
Didn't go
Are
that
you
far.
a rat
I am a rat.
carrying the bubonic plague?
Yes. Well, the fleas
Well, the
on
fleas,
me.
the fleas are carrying the. Yeah.
Of course.
That's on the flea then.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yep, there you go.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
So
Like if you
you're
brought
free
a
and clear.
sick friend to a party and then you got everyone sick, that's not
Yeah,
on you.
exactly.
Oh my God.
Very
I didn't
fucking
even
true.
think about this.
Scapegoats.
Scapegoats. Exactly. My question is, what about parents? This is one I actually think is worth discussing for maybe 5 seconds here.
Okay.
Parents getting their kids chickenpox sick. Good?
Yeah.
Or conspiracy?
That's how they get the implant on you.
Exactly. That's how they get it in you. And then when you get those chickenpox, the doctor's like, you have 70 years to live.
The timer starts now.
Exactly. All right. Well, now that we're all going to die, that's good. I guess we'll wrap it up then.
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay.
Again, folks, thanks for listening. If you're listening, we appreciate that. Hey, rate us on iTunes if you think about it. Leave us a review so we can be shills.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Maybe we'll donate money to something.
Yeah, we got to have money coming in to
That'd be
to
cool.
donate it.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed me stumbling over my father's email earlier.
Yeah, we'll work on Chris's reading comprehension soon.
Let's do it.
Somebody else will do it.
Or somebody else.
No. I control the email address, so I will take care of that. Thank you very much. You can go fuck yourself.
He's got one job.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, it's my fucking job. I'm fucking doing it. Rod, thanks for being on, man. You got anything to plug?
Don't circumcise your kids.
All right.
Hell yeah.
But it's a true thing.
Yeah, no, I got you.
There's people try to come up with like weird things where they're like, there's I'm uncircumcised. Like, did you get circumcised and then get reversed? No, you didn't.
Yeah.
There's natural uncircumcised. Don't be barbaric. Don't circumcise your kids.
Fair enough.
All right.
All right. With that,
With that, and folks, you can reach us at the stuff we talked about in the beginning. I'm not
Eddie
repeating
AK fellas.
it. The whole thing. The EIK files at EIKpodcast.com. Thank you very much, and be nice to yourself. Be nice to yourself.
Yeah, respect
This
yourself.
this week,
Change it up.
folks, be nice to yourself. Just give yourself a little rub. Just a little rub. Be nice to yourself.
Inoculate yourself.
Inoculate yourself. Inoculate your kids.
Yeah, let's do that too.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Everyone I know.